because this could be absolutely emotional.
It's so crisp, man. It's so crisp. So crisp.
See,
We gotta get it. Oops. There we go. I feel like we need to hear the Sega.
you know what I mean?
I need something like that. Apple.
Listen, guys.
Affinity Xtra, be Xtra.
Yeah, people, it's your boy here, Roger Moore from Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music of black origin, and this is Tech Xtra alongside Marx. Yeah. I know since he made sure he made sure it's Marx out there. Yes, I'm going, which one? But now, 100% guys, we've seen us do some of the tech stuff already. Yeah, we have. Obviously, you can tell that we enjoy the experience of Apple, and obviously today we're gonna have a bit of a look at Apple, and we're gonna talk about the what should have been released at the iPhone event, which everybody thought it was gonna come out at the iPhone event, which was the iPad Mini.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
this lovely guy,
yeah.
iPad Mini.
And I'm sure I convinced him to buy it because he weren't buying it.
He did. I'm not even gonna lie. He did.
I don't know. Whenever we talk, I show Mark spends money every time I convince Apple. You need to give me some shares, because I'm selling all these products to Mark. Every time I see products.
The thing is that so this is officially the first iPad Mini that I bought.
Yeah.
I've always had the standard sizes or the bigger sizes. But what it was for me was a case of I found that I was writing a lot of notes and I was doing a lot of like basic stuff where I'm just feeling this 13 inches too big.
Too big, yeah.
Even like the 10.9 was still a bit too big. I needed something, like I said, hold in one hand and literally can just flow with it from there, man. So that was the thing for me. I just wanted something that could be portable, easy to use within my home, easy to use when I'm on a job, whether it be a music awards or recording of any kind, just something that's very simple but can do the job. And
I think that's it for me as well. I think for me, I need to update my iPad, but the problem is my iPad, I can't use it productively. I'm not using it apart from for my this one here is the first of, I think, this shape, I think it was, and this is actually the one before the M1. This one's like, I think it's like an A13X chip or something like that. Yeah, and it still works
very well.
Very well. I know my friend actually edits videos on he's one of mine.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And the thing is, one thing about Apple is that regardless of the M1 chip and everything else, when it comes to their iPads, even their iPhones as well. The chips that they've put in them have generally been very good, have been probably more powerful than the phone or the iPad really actually needs
to be. Yeah.
So they've been pretty good. So I'm not surprised that one is still able to do a lot of jobs that the other ones can do.
Yeah. The operating system is great on this, man. And it just functions great on it. But the problem is, I don't get too far past. I don't push this. I still edit quicker on my... I feel like if I edited it on my iPad, I feel like it'll slow me down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not because of the exporting speed, but because of using the screen, I'm just not used to. So, for me, nah, it's not gonna work for me. But the thing is, I needed something that I can take around with me more easy. When you're doing production and you take this, even this form factor, the smaller one, even this is too big. And you need something that's small in your hand, but has the operating system that you know about, connects to devices, access the data, makes total sense, man. Makes total sense.
And that's why I picked up this one here. I just thought I needed it to be able to do all the little bits I need on the go, or even if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man.
But does the job. So shall we get to the unboxing?
Let's get to it, man.
Let's get to this.
Let's get the emotion,
unboxing, man. Right, so what we got here is the new iPad Mini 7th Gen, or as they call it now, the iPad Mini A17 Pro.
Oh gosh, man, guys, this is
it right here.
What color is it though, bro? I look from the outside.
I only got to get the space grey. I mean, I didn't like the colors that they've got now, man. I mean, they're so dull.
bro, it's like somebody said they just like they don't want to take the risk in it. It's like there's no risky colors, there's no bright yellow or whatever. But the only problem, but you know, Apple's Apple, you get away with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This is not about fashion. iPad,
space grey, and the model that we've got here is the 128 gigabyte. This is the Wi-Fi and cellular model.
Okay.
So you know, we went for the cellular because, you know, if you want to do business on the go,
that's something that we talked ages about. We've been deliberating for the past X amount of week. It sounds good with Wi-Fi, but the thing is, the amount of devices that I do have, and you want to connect via Wi-Fi to devices, but then you want to hit the mobile data, it's going to be absolutely nice. But let's
get the unboxing.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I love this part.
Okay, well, we gotta point the mic towards it though, bro. You gotta get your mic.
Let's get the mic too.
Point the mic down, man. Point the mic down, bro. Sorry, guys, we're gonna do this proper. I'll do the commentary part here because this gonna be absolutely emotional.
It's so crisp, man. It's so crisp.
See,
we gotta get it. Oh, there we go. I feel like we need to hear the Sega.
You know what I mean? Yo.
Need something like that. Apple.
Listen, guys. Yo, that everyone's getting high. Oh Lord, guys. Sorry. If you can't hear DJ Marx, the reason is because the focal point is about the Apple, mate. It's on the Apple, mate.
So we've got the minute. This is the space gray.
Unravel it, bro. All the way. Take it out.
We gotta take it out.
Take out the dressing gown, man. Jeez. This is emotional. Now, for weird people, we usually take a sniff of this part, but we don't.
Not at all. This is the space grey colour, as you can see.
Yeah, that's nice.
Light,
that's nice.
It looks darker or lighter, but yeah, that's the iPad. Then obviously we got the paperwork. No stickers this year, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the stickers there. So what's that when you open up? Is that some? You remember my Street Fighter poster? You know what I mean? Is that
iPad Mini paperwork?
Is that poster? What is it? It's just what's about? Talk about. What is it when you open it up?
There's some instructions.
You need 5 sets of instructions for that. Switch it on.
You know what's really interesting is that the US version, they actually get a PowerPoint.
They get power. Apparently they get a PowerPoint, and then what we don't get. I think it's basically they're getting Europe back for changing the law in it. You know what I mean?
So USB-C to USB-C.
Yeah, bro. USB. That braided. I like the braided look because it makes you know say it's Apple. You know what I'm saying? 100%, bro. That's emotional.
So yeah, that is literally the iPad Mini. With the USB-C to USB-C cable, space grey. We've got USB-C port. Get it in the camera a bit more better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, USB-C port. Finally, we moved over to USB-C because obviously, because of EU, no more Lightning. Thank you EU. Thank you EU.
You know, saying but who voted for Brexit? You know what I mean? We have to deal with them people. You know what I'm saying.
So that is
the
iPad Mini,
guys. I feel different.
We'll chuck it on quickly so we can see how it looks with the bezels on around it. If they've got any power, there we go.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Watching people. Watching it, Apple. Come on.
They don't usually take too long to load up, so that's all good.
Yeah, but you can say what country you're from. Oh, hello. Saying hello to me.
So there we go. As you can see,
bonjour.
The bezels are still the same size as the previous one, the 6th gen.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's changed really in it apart from the chip, the colors, and they've obviously done things like Wi-Fi 6E, that kind of stuff on there. But in general, the build of it, the layout, everything is exactly the same.
Can you hold it like that?
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's how they're setting it to be held like that, isn't it?
That's how they're setting it. That's saying basically you can one handheld, and that's the reason why I got it. To be
yeah.
Trying to carry like my 13-inch iPad around is just like crazy. So,
bro, I won't buy no. Listen, guys, I'm not doing no 13-inch iPad. Never done, man. I do 13-inch laptop, man. I need to be able to edit my videos. You know the one there still anyway. But yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, guys, I'm already I know I say, yo, that's just emotional. Just hearing them cracks and the thing up there, you know, it's just hearing when you it's amazing. Imagine if you designed a package.
Yeah.
That's the whole part of design. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember seeing people open up a Mac Pro like that, but like all the way down. Absolutely crazy. But as you said, it's a great size. It's just really good for me. And I think that I know people moan about bezels, screens in all this business, but I'm not really going to do any hardcore gaming on there. As long as you can play my Netflix, YouTube videos, that's most of my graphics cards.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. The reason I got this one as well is because I want to do some gaming.
I've
actually started like looking at the games I'm going to download already.
Okay.
I bought one of those controllers that you can fit the iPad into.
So
I'll be sitting there holding my iPad inside the controller, just.
You know what, guys? I did that with this one. Yeah, I got a controller. Yeah, I got a controller for it. Yeah, and I got Call of Duty straight away. And I must have played it about 10 times, and that's it.
I'm a serial gamer, so I'll be playing that a lot more.
Man, I say I'm just playing Injustice on my iPad.
You guys have seen the unboxing of this, but we also do have. I'll just bring it into the camera focus here. The Apple Pencil Pro.
He's convincing me to buy this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm looking on. You know what?
We don't need to do a zoom in on this one, but
no.
I'll give you a quick unboxing of this Apple Pencil Pro. So obviously at the back you've got the sticker seal. So let me bring it close so you can hear the sound. It's just so nice, isn't it?
Lad.
And then we just pull out. I need to be in heaven now, hearing it all the time. Ooh. I love the new design on the front. I must say, I really do love the new design.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
It should be this way, really, so you can actually read what it says on the box. Not that you guys will be able to. It says designed by Apple in California. So you just got the box. This is going to be your standard paperwork, I'm assuming again. I'm so sad that they've stopped doing all the stickers. So yeah, standard paperwork that says Apple Pencil Pro. Don't know if you guys can see that, but Apple Pencil Pro on there. And then all you've got in the box is literally just the Apple Pencil. And that's it.
I might have to buy.
There's no cable or anything else inside the box.
Can I just touch his pencil and see how it feels?
No cable or anything inside the box because obviously it charges magnetically when you pull it on your iPad. But literally, bro, trust me, it was needed, man. Note taking, especially when you see I'm doing events. I do a lot of backstage work as well at events, so I'm always doing stuff where I'm working with the stage manager and the floor manager and all this kind of stuff. We've got Excel sheets.
Man, just justify this person. The man's justifying it to his accountant, you know, the one
that is the Apple Pencil Pro. Very simple. Like I said, you got the iPad mini unboxing already, but very simply, if you're into note taking, nobody thought that the Apple Pencil Pro was going to be compatible with the new iPad mini, funny enough. They thought it was going to be the USB-C one only.
But the thing is, what about my old one? You know the one that I'll use on these ones?
Yeah.
They're not compatible with that now?
That's, so I'm mad, you know. You can only use the Apple Pencil Pro on M4 iPads and this iPad mini. That's it. No other iPad. You got to use the second gen.
That works for you, right? Because you got.
So you got to use the second gen Apple Pencil or the USB-C Apple Pencil in order for you to be able to use it on your iPad. So, that is it. That is it, guys.
Okay. You know what? I have to say, Apple. I remember when Apple bought out the iPad, and I went to Apple shop and I spoke to the guy down there, and he said this device is meant for basically they saw a gap in the market with grandmas and stuff. So it was like we need to. They're not going to buy laptops, but they're going to need some easy way, but also a bigger screen. You know what I mean, to bring it over. And I must say, Apple has basically, this is the time when you remember when you had mini PCs, Windows 95 mini, and you had these little small little PCs people used to open up anywhere with keyboards. It was coming at that period, and they came out with this iPad, and they've dominated this market.
They've
absolutely. Well, it's dominated, and don't get me wrong, the Surface, which is kind of a hybrid, is as punched back, but
here's the thing. Okay, so. The only thing at the Surface, the only people you can see the Surface are adults or students. I now see parents buying kids as young as 4 and 5
an iPad.
Yeah,
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And the kids are watching their YouTube Kids on there. They're playing their BBC games, all that kind of stuff. So they've really cornered the market in terms of not just in terms of creators, but in terms of the family unit. They know who to get certain things for. They're very smart in terms. Part of the reason that they've you see a lot of the adverts they're saying that you can hold this in one hand. A lot of the thinking went into that was because of females and the smaller hand compared to men. So that they can actually hold it in their hands without it feeling very lumpy. That's why you got people like iJustine, who's a YouTuber, and she's literally got all of the iPads, every color, been sent to her by Apple.
I saw that. I was like, hi Justine.
But literally, they've cornered the market when it comes to tablets.
Listen, her yard is apple.com, innit? It's like
I think Tim Cook has a soft spot for her because she gets interviews and different things in a way that some people will never get. So
that's a debate for another day.
I'm not saying anything going on, but what I was saying is I think he appreciates her craft and like how professional she is.
She's on it. She's on it.
She's got a bubbly personality that she does. She's a good seller of their product, basically. That's what it is.
Is it Marquez
Brownlee?
Yeah. He's an absolute tech beast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, I'm cool with him with that one anyway. But now, iPad Mini, I think for me, but you know why I'm getting mine in order, but I've got engraving on mine. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm going for that, man, but I thought,
I was going to get engraving.
Because freeing it.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't was I've done it twice. And the first one I did engraving on, I gave it away to someone, and that person had to use the iPad with my name on it all that time. So that's one of the reasons. And the second one was I bought when they first bought, I think the first 10.9 inch one they bought out where they had the camera on the landscape. I bought it to try it, and I had it engraved. And then I thought, I don't really like this tablet compared to my other ones. Then when it came to selling it on or giving it back, it was an issue. So that's why I thought, you know what, I'm not getting no.
Okay, cool. But as you can see, I keep my stuff, as you can see behind me, and stuff like that. But no, that's cool. No, iPad Mini's done that. So let's move on to the what's potentially coming out very soon, or is about to come out, or is out when you talk, because I don't even know when it's meant to be coming. When's the event?
I've been sitting down, itching, shaking, waiting for the.
Is there going to be an event?
There is going to be, there's no confirmation there's going to be an event, but there are going to be releases next week. Yeah. So that's confirmed that the releases are coming next week. That's from a Apple employee, which wants to remain unnamed. That's from an Apple employee that wants to remain.
It's not my brother, by the way.
Next week,
it's not my brother.
They want, they will be releasing some MacBooks, and it sounds like it's going to be new M4 MacBook Pros. So we're looking to get probably like 3 models, being the standard M3. Plus the Pro and the Max. I'm not sure about the Ultra. Mac Minis with a new redesigned Mac Mini. They're saying it's going to be about
crazy,
the size of the
that's
Apple
crazy.
TV.
Oh, this is the problem now. It's either the money and that or the Mac Mini. But I have to go with that, and then Mac Mini come next year.
So there's that, and then they're going to be obviously. I've just read today actually they're going to be putting the M4 chip into the MacBook Air, but it'll be early 2025. So you're looking at probably sometime between January and March. For the M4 MacBook Air, and then again obviously with the Studio, the same thing, they're working on the Studio with that as well. But right now for next week we're looking at new Mac Minis, the MacBook Pros, and potential new Apple TV 4K.
Okay, so out of all the new, you've got the iPad Mini now, your next maneuver, bro, out of which one is the one that's tend to like, you're gonna chuck M4s in everything right now. Yeah, what's the next evolution for you?
Listen, if the M4 comes out next week, I'm getting an M4 next week.
No, but what in what? So me personally, how I want, so basically currently I have an M1 Max laptop, which market everybody still uses the M1 Max. You still use M1 Max, not Pros, but the M1 Max I think was basically a sweet spot. But I've got my M1 Mini Mac Mini, so I've bided my time. I could have got an M3 Mac Mini, but you could have got M3, but it was the halfway house. M3 was So for me, I always wanted the Studio, but the problem is the top of the range Mac Mini touches the bottom range
on Mac Studio,
or do I wait for the Mac Studio with the M4 chip?
See, the problem is,
I'm looking for production now. I'm looking for production house. The
top of the range Mac Mini doesn't get the Max chips. It only gets the Pro chips.
No, that's the thing.
And the thing is, the Studio can get the Max. And I know you're a Max guy.
Yeah.
So if you wanted Max, you got no choice but to go for the Studio.
That's what I have to wait for the Studio. That's why I can get my iPad Mini with Sanity.
The Mini literally only comes with like the standard chip or with the, which in this case will be the M4 Pro chip, but you won't get the M4 Max with that.
Only guys, if you see me have an M4 Max laptop in the next 12 months, you know, man's has got a Tesla outside. You know, no one there still. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm targeting the M Studio. That's why I've waited, because M2 came out and I was waiting for the M3 and it was like, no, the M3 ain't even come out.
No, I'll be honest with you. You're saying about the Studio. I was this close to getting a Studio M2 last week because I was becoming impatient waiting for Apple.
Yeah, of course, man.
I was becoming so impatient. I'm thinking, if I get the M2 and I'll get such and such amount of RAM, I should still be good. So I was close, but I thought, don't do it. If I get it and then they drop whatever, and I thought, no, I'll wait.
No, don't do it. Just wait, man. Just be patient. I think that'll be out by mid next year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know, and I think that, you know, listen, you're all right, man. When the videos, man's going like he's using 6K files like me, you know. Man's editing iPhone files, man. They got that oozy, man.
You know what it is, like, I think I would have been fine sticking with the standard, like, you know, M2 Pro, M3 Pro. But obviously now I've got the podcast, and where the cameras they were using for the podcast is not what I've been using previously for my stuff. It's
sorry, forgive me. Yeah.
It's proper like studio.
So you know how I feel now.
So I know how you feel. Now I've seen my machines react differently.
Yeah, bro. So you see when I laugh at people when they got the iPad out, I go, I'm gonna do a 4-angle shoot. I go.
So it's because of that. I'm like, okay, I need to level up now. I can't roll what I've been.
You see why you see why you can't do Pro. Is it so you see what happened, like, because Marx had the Pro and he was not like, man's running nice, like singing praises. I'm going, how you singing praises? Because when I made into videos, guys, I've seen alerts come up on my on my things, you know what I mean? But the thing is, M1 is an amazing chip, absolutely amazing for the workflow. But me personally, it looks like I'm waiting for the M Studio as well, just for that production meat house. And if I got too much money, which I never do, I will get then the laptop and M4 Max.
It all depends on what you want. I mean, like I said, the M1 chip right now, I would still recommend it. I mean, okay, so my son, I might mention in the previous one, but my son basically said to me he needed one for his sixth form, and I got him an M1 Mini.
Okay.
And he does everything off that, and even a bit of casual gaming. Because, like, let's say if you're not going to be doing like heavy editing, the M1 is still more than enough for people that's just like browsing.
I edit shows on my M1. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All you got to do is you know, it's perfect, bro. So what I would do is I'll transfer my M1 and use it as the Mac always connected to my roadcaster and stuff, and almost for my little streaming, my streaming elements and whatsoever. So I'll use it for that. So you're waiting for the Studio then as well? Yeah,
I'm waiting for the Studio, only because obviously this new M4 with Apple Intelligence as well is the next generation of chips. And I just feel that if I get the M4 Max Studio, I'll wait for that I'm good for however many years now. I won't need to worry for a long time.
He says that every time when he
buys
something next year.
I ain't got the monies of MKBHD and them guys, so that eventually you have to slow down.
Yeah.
So I'm literally thinking, get the Studio. I will still invest in like the new iPhones, iPads, stuff like that, the smaller items. But I think with the Studio, that will set me for a while. You don't need to do anything with that.
And I think what's happening, what Mac seems to be doing, they're releasing out chips every year now. I think they're evolving that way. So what's happening is I could wait and just put the M5 Max chip. By the time I put the money together, get the right one, and then even that, they may even change the screens by then. So maybe it's a hold off for that laptop because then you got a better screen. Even though the screens are great, but you got a better screen with it.
I mean, they are every year they release a new chip, and Apple has a track record of not just the chips but everything, like phones, tablets. Every year they release a new thing. I think only once I can remember them missing something. That was the iPhone 9. There was no iPhone 9.
Yeah,
it literally went from the 8 to the X.
It hoarded it off.
Yeah, so I still don't know what the full story is behind that, despite what they said. But that's the only time I can think of Apple actually missing something.
I copied them, because I did GR Live 8.
Yeah.
And I jumped to 10X. And nobody clocked it.
Yeah.
And I did X, man. So straight up like that. But no, that's calm. But all things Apple, can't wait for these things to come in about. I know they're launching stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. People inside and they're running around, running around, becoming tired and working stupid hours. And I'm not getting no communications from my insider. Basically, he's working, to be moaning about working 12 hours. Shit's none of my business. So there must be on to something anyway. So up to something anyway, straight up. Okay, bro. What I wanted to talk about today as well, in today's show, we talk a lot, guys, about things that are just going to help you. So we talked about Apple stuff and you think we're just a bunch of Apple geeks. No, we're talking about Apple geeks. If you listen to what we're saying, we're almost talking a code where you guys can learn from our experiences. But something that I thought was that's really coming out now is road products. Now, myself, I've been using road products since before COVID. Originally, I used the Rodecaster that's in the background over there, right behind us there. There's a Rodecaster there. So I had the original one. And that's where we started doing podcasting and different things like that. And it had a few cool stuff to it whatsoever. Great. Had a problem with it. So I had to increase and actually take it to the Pro 2, Rodecaster Pro 2. Absolutely fantastic piece of device. But then, with Rode, you can see from the mics, you can see from somebody came up today in the studio. It was like, "Am I sponsored by Rode?" You know what I'm saying? And you can almost like,
your one is
my one, yeah.
Audio technical,
yeah. So, but I'm boring when that one's sorted out. But I feel that it's not only for show off or like for labels like you wear Nikes. It's what it does in his podcasting market. But just I know Marx is now not saying he's caught up. He's started spending so much money. He's still spending money on Apple. But he's flipping over and actually got the Rodecaster. So how is that? Because I can big it up all I want, and I think I bigged it up before on one of my little shows before. But how's that transformed your flow?
That transformed my. So. Just those of you which are kind of like just watching for the first time maybe. So I do a radio show as well, and obviously podcasting. I do my own interviews and all that kind of stuff. So I've got probably about 3-4 shows going on.
Yeah.
And when it came to the radio show, for the longest time, the way that I say long time. Even it's only when did I get a Pro? I think it's only been the last couple months. But since before that, the way I was doing my shows was. I was having artists send me all the MP3s. They were saying all the MP3s, they'll send it to me. I had the MP3s loaded on my my laptop. And then I was literally just using a simple software such as GarageBand or Logic or whatever it might be. And just record my show in there. So literally record my audio, throw the MP3 in when the position it's got to be. And it was literally a lot of back and forth, raising the volume, this, that, and the other, chipping, blah, blah, blah. The Rodecaster Pro... That is a machine sent from God. The thing's a revelation.
Yeah, man.
I mean, literally now, I'm having any song that I want. I don't even need no artist to send me anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any song I want is literally loaded up on my Apple Music or Spotify.
Yeah.
Because you could connect the phone or your tablet directly to the Rodecaster Pro. So literally, I create my playlist. Okay, this is the song I'm going to play. So got my playlist. Connect the phone to it, and then wherever the segment is, just hit play. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And then obviously with the fact that it's got all the different special effects, so even down to little things like, okay, where we have the thing like, this is Affinity Xtra, or the Affinity Xtra drops in between the shows. Those are all MP3 files that I was having to drag into space onto the necessary software, where now all the sound effects are attached to the touchpads on the Rodecaster Pro.
Wow. Yeah.
In the middle of a track, I'm just hitting the touchpad.
Yeah,
this is Affinity Xtra.
Yeah.
It's just made the whole thing seamlessly. So literally now, I don't have to do no cutting and pasting and all that kind of stuff. I record one time. Press record one time.
Yeah.
And then the most I have to do is literally when you see you transfer the file that goes onto the Rodecaster Pro onto your computer or your tablet or whatever. That, and then, you know, maybe convert it because the files are so big. I think if I'm doing a show that's like half hour, whatever, the Rodecaster file works out about 500 megabytes, I think.
Because you can record it as WAV files. Yeah.
So I literally just see. You might be able to tell me this because I'm still learning how to use it. Yeah. Can you set it to record MP3?
You can convert it into MP3 when you use Rode Central, or you can use it as a removable device and just drag it over from
so that's okay. So that's
you've been dragging it, but you can convert it into MP3, but it's quicker just to drag it over and then convert it on your system.
That's what I've been doing. Is literally just like but
it records straight as WAV. Yes, which is cool. But on the old one, it never used to record as it used to record as their own file. That used to needed software to split it into 8 sections.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And then everything when you're copying over would need to be converted. So that's what I'm saying to you. We did new one now, and I think that sometimes when people see me do 1 million shows, but this is where we want to encourage people into, you know, if you get the right tools, guys, you know, it's like you go into you got a screwdriver in the wall, and it's like you're trying to use your hand to take it out. Sometimes when you use if you get the right tool, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like Rode is like having a drill with a screw, with a screw end to it. You just go like that. You know what I'm saying? But then we just all go, and that's what the old system was doing. Because especially when we got especially as us in the Christian market, because we got sometimes we got mixers in our house, and we think, I can do it with the mixer. Get big church. I've seen people get big church mixers and try to do podcasts. I'm going, but you just don't get it. This is set up for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And one thing what I think is good for this new one as well, it's almost you can have live performances on it and so on like that still. But they've hit the market again, which is fantastic. The video cast, the Rodecaster video.
I mean, I've that's probably more your thing. I haven't researched that. I'm still learning the baby over here. But the video side thing, I mean, just before we get into the video side, one thing I will say I love about the Rodecaster Pro is it is, and this is perfect for anyone doing a podcast and you're looking for a way to record podcasts. Is an investment. I think it will set you back about £350 depending where you get it.
Which part is
that?
Huh? The Pro 2?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's more than that.
I got mine for £350.
Bro, bro.
Actually, no.
That's what you told the missus.
No. I think I got mine. I might have got that during the sale. But I definitely didn't spend more than $350 on mine. 100%.
You got the Pro Duo.
I got this.
Nah, man, the Duo. That's a Duo, bro. No.
When I bought mine, it was $350. I might have got it during the sale or some kind of price.
Bro, that sale. Yeah. That's a price. Yo, I need to go down to Croydon the market, man. You know what I mean? They're the one there still, Yo, bro. Duo, the Duo is 427. Yeah. Nah, bro.
I didn't spend that much. I'm telling you now, I didn't spend that much.
Yeah, well, it's 800 quid, bro.
Nah, bro, I didn't spend that much on mine. I'm telling you. I did not spend that much money on the Rodecaster.
Anyway, Marx is trying to not put receipts out there.
No, I'm serious. I spent about £350 there. I don't know if I just got lucky. I spent about £350.
That was to be, you know, was it somebody unboxed it quickly and then they said, child, give it back, and Marx got that one.
No, seriously, but mine didn't cost that much. But
they got the Duo. The Duo is good as well, guys. If you got a home, have a look at the Duo because that is the cheaper one. What I also got as well is a Stream X, which is a nice portable one as well. Okay, portable, but this streams 4K. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the new video Rodecaster video.
See, there's been a lot of talk about the new Rodecaster video thing. But like I said, I don't know too much on it because it's not my thing. I haven't really invested that much time into it. Just
imagine, bro. Right, you've got this now on the back of. So I've got my Rodecaster. What I will be upgrading. This is my idea behind it. Still, the problem that I have at the moment is not. I use a switcher and I use a 4-angle switcher, which is great. It's not going to do much difference in terms of that. It's not going to give much difference in terms of 1080p. It still will be doing 1080p, but then it'll be able to record streams straight onto a hard drive that you connect to it. Okay. So whenever you're doing shows, we record all 4 angles at the same time. That's recording. But what you can do as well, you can link your Rode wireless mics directly to it. You can add two XLR mics onto it. I can plug this as an audio device into it. So potentially you've got, and you can also put in, I think it's 1 or 2 webcams on top of that. So it's like you can have up to 5 cameras basically onto it. Also, it green screens in it as well. It does a green screen, you know, we cut out scenario going on, green or blue screen, and you can do that live as well. So I'm going, hold on a second, that would just change my approach to some of the videoing, because some shows I edit to afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So what I can do now is just basically just do everything there and then. You know what I'm saying? It changes the whole look of things, and for me to be able to still make use of this into that, and I can put my audios in there, and then now I can chuck some extra stuff over there. Superb.
And that's one thing that I like about the way Rode do their stuff is that similar to the Apple ecosystem, everything works together. Everything works together. So you don't have to be like finding all additional things to just get this one to talk to that one and that one. Everything is just designed to work with everything that they've got, which makes everything just so seamless, and that's the best thing you want.
It's going to be interesting. So, guys, I'm going to be connecting out to my iPad Mini. So, it'll be interesting to see if I could use my iPad Mini as almost a controller from it as well. You know, like how to trigger it and just use it as a. So, I'm going to see what really you can do from the app as well, from the Rode Central app, from my iPad perspective. I know it's good from a laptop, but sometimes you don't always want to bring out your laptop to use that. You want to use a laptop for something else. So, there's something there. But for me, 10 out of 10 what Rode is doing. Zoom, I have got a Zoom. When it had the handout podcast, I got one of the Zoom ones. Useful. If anything goes wrong, I'll quickly flick that out and use it. My wife uses it for her podcast. Absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. But Rode is just...
I mean, again, the Rodecaster Pro, I was looking on Amazon and I was finding that they've got cases built for that. So you could literally pack the Rodecaster Pro in there, put a couple mics in there, and literally you could just fit over your bag the same way you would like a laptop bag or something.
That's what I'm saying.
And you could just go to your events or whatever kind of shoot you need to do and do everything on the spot there and then. It's so simple to use. I'm going to be banging that out, man.
Yeah, man, scary. So absolutely fantastic piece of work from Rode anyway, still for what's going on. But now, guys, do check out Rode. Their mics are great as well. USB mics as well is something which is looking to. So you've got normal XLR Rode mics, but you have out the XLR, you know, we can plug in. There was a time where there's always loads of £40, £50, £60 mics. I would say to people, invest, because what these systems are as well, they build a system so you can just click to which mic you want and it's biased towards it. Because why stick it to the ecosystem to save 10-15 quid or spend another hours trying to try and tweak sounds? And that's what we're trying to avoid.
One of the things I loved is literally when I was setting up the Rodecaster Pro, because I've got the normal XLR Rode and I've got the USB one, but to go into the settings and be able to see, okay, this mic's connected and it's got the pre-settings for the USB. You just tap it on and it automatically sets it out for you.
And you can customize it, but you don't want to.
You don't want to. It's perfect out the box for me. Perfect out the box.
I'm saying, and like I said, both me and Marx come from a background of music, so we know when the mic sounds crusty, man. You go, yo, bro, don't use that, man. But they have a setting which is absolutely fantastic. They work it really well. The USB mics that I have, and I must admit, I do use other mics with it. It does, It does. It's not. It doesn't work. It still does its stuff. But
I use the Shure SM7B for my own stuff.
That's it.
And the settings in there for the on Rodecaster Pro as well. And again, don't need to change any settings. It just knows this is best for the SM7B and perfect.
That's the way it goes, my guys. That's the way it goes. So, like, for me, and also, guys, I just want to, you know, any more stuff from Rode. And also, don't slouch on Rode's video mics. The reason why my experience with Rode goes back further is because of my video production days. I've got a NTG shotgun mics and whatever, which I use, and I actually connect into here. And I actually probably should really have one pointed down and do one of them, but I prefer this kind of like, hey, my name's Roger Moore. You know, I prefer that kind of thing. But I hate space. But again, you need to have more of a dead room. This room isn't dead enough for that. But the mics, the shotgun mics are really cool. And so on. So, well, Rode is an Australian company, so trust me, I'm not trying to big up Australia. I spent a lot of time mourning about Australia over the past X amount of times, but it is a very good company. It's
very good company. Everything I've used for this, like I said, the Rodecaster, the mics, even their wireless like MEs and Goes.
Yeah,
and all
it
that
goes.
kind of
Yeah.
Everything is just like really good, high quality. You guarantee you're gonna get good sound with Rode. That's the good thing.
No, 100. I was almost that close getting a new Rode Pros. Blah, blah. But then that came in.
That came in.
They came in. I said, nah, not at all. But no, fantastic guys. What I will say as well, just keep an eye on things as well. We spoke a couple shows ago about the GoPro. Yeah. And I've seen that DJI and Insta360 has come out. So Marx, I was gonna put it out there. I think I'm officially timed out to action cams. You know when you look at the footage back and they're doing, I'm officially done, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And big up to Insta. I've tried it, guys. I've got my GoPro Rare 7. You know what I'm saying? I've got an Insta360. I got them, guys. You know, I ain't got DJI, but it's just like I'm just happy with my S9, my compact full frame. And I'm good, man. I don't know how you feel about the action cams. Have they convinced you looking at the footage?
I mean, I've seen people record good stuff with it, but it's just like mobile phones. I mean, mobile phones have excellent cameras these days, but nothing at the moment is still going to replace having a proper solid
camera.
Yeah. You're still going to get the best footage out of a solid camera. So they're good for what they are, but there was nothing in there. Because I'm not one of them people that's going to jump off a cliff or go surfing or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
So there was nothing in it for me. I'm not the kind of person just going buy a GoPro just me to walk on the street and be.
Hey, talk to me.
I'm good.
No, most definitely. Right, is there any more tech stuff that we forgot, or we all good?
I think we're all good, you know. And literally, been the iPads, the M4s.
This, mate, it's going to be Action Jackson. I think that I'm thinking about the camera market. Like I said, I know with me from a Lumix shooter, the S9 has just got some firmware that's really done it up real nice as well. So from a Lumix perspective, I'm all good. But again, a lot of people are Sony guys and out there and cameras, and I think that, you know, maybe one I would like to do more about in the future, because the camera market now, it's funny how 20 years ago we all had these little compact cameras, and because of the phone, that market has just gone, absolutely
very
gone. Yeah. And now, but the thing is, camera prices are skyrocketing, you know what I mean? And when everybody now, the big market now is for big man cameras, you know what I mean? Nobody buys compact cameras anymore.
Yeah, literally.
You know, absolutely crazy, man.
You know, I will give two tech tips, because I recently had a conversation with someone, and it really surprised me, because I think when you're in tech yourself, you just automatically assume people know certain things.
Okay, go.
And then, so I've got a friend of mine, and this guy, as far as I'm aware, he's into tech. Maybe not as much as me, but he's definitely a big gamer. He knows a bit about tech. But we had a conversation, and I remember we was talking about phone chargers, and he didn't realize that you get that cables which allow you to charge faster. So 100-watt cables, 60-watt cables, blah blah, this and the other. And I told him it was a revelation to him. So my tip is this: if you're looking at iPads, iPhones, and you think to yourself you want to get a fast charger, it's not just the plug, the cable as well. You can get fast charging cables. So if you want to get a 100-watt cable, 60-watt cable, whatever it is you're charging, I mean, you get 100-watt cable, they're maybe like £6-7 on Amazon, and that'll be more than enough for something like an iPad. But then again,
and the rest,
yeah,
is that £6-7? What, 100-watt? Let me get. Sorry guys, I'm gonna bring it up now.
It's cheap on Amazon.
USB-C. It's a 100-watt cable, yeah. 100-watt cable. Sugar, you're right, man.
I'm right. I know. Listen, there's one thing that I buy a lot of here is cables and plugs, especially like in my household where I'm always having to borrow plugs and stuff like that. So I'm always buying plugs.
The man is right.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I know I'm right. 100-watt cable. When you're buying a cable, if it's just for charging, look for 60 watts, 100 watts. You'll be absolutely fine.
What about data transfer? Here's the question.
Yeah, data transfer, again, it depends on how much you're doing. You were talking about just moving a couple of pictures from your phone to a laptop. You don't really need to go and spend big. But you can get data transfer cables as well, which is, allows you to transfer a lot more bigger files. So the difference between transferring 5 gigabits to 10 gigabits. You know, I don't want to get too technical, but basically you've got some cables which allow you to transfer bigger amounts at faster speeds than some other cables. Again, when you look at buy-in, just check what it says in terms of the transfer rate of the cable.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful.
Most of you, like I said, it's gonna be obviously, like I said, charging your phone, charging your iPads. Make sure you're getting the right cable. I think Apple's one only allows you to, up to like what, 40 watts? I can't remember. The one that you get in the box with Apple, it's not as fast as the one you could probably buy separately.
Yes,
they never give
true.
you the top one. Even when you get chargers, they only just give you 20 watt chargers.
Only when you buy the laptop.
Yeah,
that's the only time when you get a decent cable. Only time you get a decent cable. Wait, you know me, you got to get more bespoke. But I spent a good almost 20 quid on my cable. And what you find as well, guys, you know, don't think you're gonna buy one and just keep it as one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, guys, it'd be probably better you actually getting 3 different lamps. Because you end up mashing up the one. You know what I mean? Much quicker if you got the 3. You know what I mean? 3 lamps, and you don't. You know, you're seeing people have to sit by somewhere, do something awkward just to get to the device. You know what I mean? So
the thing is, I always knew that, but I took it for granted after a while because I was buying cables, and I never buy one cable. I've got boxes just full of cables because I like to know that I've got spares when I need them. But then when I got the Rodecaster Pro, and I'm connecting the tablet to the Rodecaster, I only need a short cable. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't need a big 1 meter cable. So I'm looking at like a 30 centimeter or 50 centimeter cable. So it's nice to have a variation in terms of size.
Look, my table's cable-licious out here still, And what I gotta look at too is when I get the Rodecaster is even HDMI leads. And then look at the color ones that you're doing. Like, there's the reason why the color mics. But the problem is really sometimes when you get colors is the quality of the leads. So when you get the colors, they're usually worse quality. You know, so guys, all these and just people say, "What you want colors for? That's all bougie." No, that's because I know straight away yellow, red. It's all you know.
Identify them for different things.
Straight up, just like he had you remember back in the day in church. Red mic, the different sponges, different sponges. You know, anyone who does mic 1, 2, and 3 when it's spook move and they just twist up the mics, you're like, oh, I don't even know which one is which. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a crazy one, guys. But no, bro, it was another tip, or that was the one.
No, that was it. Just literally that, and like the chargers. Like I said, I personally, when it comes to chargers, Anchor and U Green. I don't get anything else. Just those two.
Yo, it's talking my language right there still, you know what I'm saying?
I don't get anything else, bro. Anchor and U Green. If it's not one of those brands, I don't touch it.
Because remember, Balkan was big, but I don't bother with Balkan anyway. It's a U Green. And 100%, man. I'm trying to transfer over to U Green.
Yeah, U Green's big. They've got some nice stuff, man.
Oh, the Nesme clapping. What's that?
Yeah, I don't even know what brand that is. No,
don't insult my Otterbox now. Anybody who had an Otterbox case back in the day, you know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, kind of try to insult my things. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm checking my cables now. Otterbox, oh goodness sake,
He's flopping, guys. He's flopping.
But listen,
look, let's check my one, shall we?
Oh, okay, that's
what you say. Anchor. That's what we run with. Anchor and U Green.
All right, guys, we're gonna be doing a rewiring of the studio, and U Green, you're going to sponsor me right now. Still, you know what I mean? I use enough of the external enclosures as it is, you know. So I say, guys, but listen, Mark, enough love, enough respect, enough for coming on, having the unboxing, having the emotion, and all that. What a show, man! I need to have a nice drink now. You know what I mean? You know when this. But listen. Thanks again. Listen, guys, any questions, any ideas, anything you see you want us to chat about, we will chat about. Yeah. But listen, we touched base about obviously iPad's mini, Apple's future, and also we touched about the raw products. I think what we need to look into as well next, bro, do a little research and just look into more of Snapdragon.
Yeah.
Let's see what because obviously they're gonna be running right now because the M4's out now, isn't it? So they were bragging for about 2 weeks, and the M4 comes out. They go,
I can't remember the last time I touched a Windows device. It's been a long time.
Bro, I don't even know what to. You know, when your mum, my mum's the one. My mum's the one who always comes up and gives me some Windows device. He goes, "Why'd you work this out for me?" I'm like, wait, how do you get to the home screen again? Bro, it's terrible.
Bro, I stay away from it. Windows, Android. Android, okay, you guys got some good devices, but I can't move away from Apple, man. I can't. Work tried to give me like an Android device. I said, no, thank you. I'm good. I'll keep this iPhone. Give me your SIM card. I'll put it in my iPhone.
Yeah, straight, bro. The whole you know, back in the day, you think having an iPhone and Android, the best of both worlds. Yeah. But then you realize, nah, it's just not. It's not. But listen, guys, peace and love. This is myself and Marx here on Tech Xtra. Nothing but love, my people.
Later.
What's going on, people? I'm DJ H. Make sure you check out all the stuff Affinity Xtra's got going on, man. We've got loads of content, loads of things coming out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, listen. Don't go anywhere. You know, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe is the main thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with your brethren. Yeah.